I understand in our culture, right? You have, it's a lot of single mothers, right? So that's what she's attacking. But what I'm saying is there's still a way to not become a single mother of 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
That's all she's saying.
Huh?
That's
I
all
know,
she's saying.
but I'm saying there's another way. Her way is to stop having kids.
Okay, he's saying that there's
my
options.
way,
There's
my way is to listen.
Wait, what is
Birth
your way?
control
Let's
is
get your.
one.
I want to hear
Birth
your way.
control
What
is
is
a
your
wonder.
way?
Exactly.
Push for. It's sad, but push for marriage, which I'm not a fan of. But
No.
that's just a way. Okay. Another way is to choose your men better.
There you go.
Okay.
That's number one.
So that's another way. And another thing too. My biggest thing and the reason why I don't like this statement is because I feel like they do a lot of things, different things. They push the agenda to stop having babies in the black community for whatever reason. Like I said, this lady went viral on social media for informing young girls about having kids. The more kids you have, the harder it is to date in the future. I just think it's off base. That's my initial thought.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is like saying that the sky is blue.
No. Because she's saying, listen to what she's saying. The more kids you have, the harder it is to date in the future. She's saying that you're already going to be single. So that's why you shouldn't have kids now, because you're going to be single 10 years from now.
Is that how
That's
she
what she's
explained
saying.
it in the context
Yeah.
that she said?
Yeah.
The context that I see this in, it's just logistics. It's like
She's saying the more, so like it ain't just saying just having kids, but she like
Maybe
you know
she
what
said
I'm saying?
it's
It's really
gonna be
levels
harder.
to this shit, so you don't really know what she's saying.
If you become single.
It is.
Yeah, if you become single. But you can have
Imagine she
5,
got
6
10
kids
though.
with your husband and ride out and
Well,
Don't say
the
your
more
husband.
kids,
Your
the
husband may
harder it
leave.
is to
Yeah,
date in the future.
Yes.
I don't know that this is said specifically in the context of marriage, is it?
it's not. I'm saying it.
Okay, well,
I'm
this
saying
is
that's why she's
Bubba's
off base.
interpretation.
No, it's not an interpretation. I'm saying this is one of the reasons why she's off base, because it doesn't necessarily. I understand in our culture, right? You have, it's a lot of single mothers, right? So that's what she's attacking. But what I'm saying is there's still a way to not become a single mother of 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
That's all she's saying.
yeah.
Huh?
That's
I
all
know.
she's saying.
But I'm saying there's another way.
What's the
Her
other
way
way?
is to stop having kids.
Okay, he's saying that there's
My way,
options. There's
yeah,
different
my
options. Okay.
my way is to listen.
Wait, what is
Birth
your way?
control
Let's
is
get your.
one.
I want to hear
Birth
your way.
control
What
is
is
a
your
wonder.
way?
Exactly.
push for. It's sad, but push for marriage, which I'm not a fan of. But
No.
that's just a way. Okay. Another way is to choose your men better.
There you go.
Okay.
That's number one.
So that's another way. And another thing too. My biggest thing and the reason why I don't like this statement is because I feel like they do a lot of things, different things. They push the agenda to stop having babies in the black community for whatever reason. If it's AIDS, or it's your man gonna leave you and you need to stop having kids because your man's gonna leave you, nobody's gonna want you, you're gonna be fat and ugly. All of these, they have all of these reasons, whatever the reasons are, for black people to stop having kids in the community. But back in the day, it's like you would find your grandparents had 8, 9 kids. Like who's doing that nowadays? I don't know of any.
Who can afford to do that?
That's another thing. That's another scare tactic.
Support.
That's not a scare tactic.
That's a scare tactic.
That's a
man.
real tactic.
They afforded it then. They could afford it
But they
now.
had
they
support.
didn't.
They had support. There was grandmas. There was really grandmas that wanted to watch their grandkids.
We
There
got
was
'em now.
auntie. No, we don't. No, we
Nah.
don't. As a teen mom, no, we do not. My mom wouldn't even watch my baby like that. She wouldn't.
But
If you want, if you want to do a decent job of raising a kid, you have to have some. You got to have some financial support to do that. To give the kid
Absolutely.
opportunity to do things and explore life and have a chance to build a life of their own. So I think
Do you?
There's I think there's a financial impediment to having a lot of kids for sure.
That's a big
But I don't
thing.
know that this comment went all that deep. Like
it is.
the way I looked at it was like, it's just basically true. The more kids you have, the harder it's going to be to date in the future, because you are bringing a lot to the table that somebody has to accept and embrace on the other side of that. Then there's another issue, and you've talked about
Said
this.
women don't bring anything to the table.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He can't say that.
I was going to say baggage, but hey.
He can't say that. That's what I meant by that earlier.
Accepting the premise of
joking.
this,
Yeah,
I get it. But accepting the premise of this, the other issue, and you've talked about this before too. When you're dating like a single mom or something, like you could have a plan, whatever, but the 2-year-old gets sick and plan's over.
That's it.
Like now you have 3-4 kids. And then if you don't have them with the same guy, now you got you're trying to date somebody who's got now 3 or 4 different dudes that are in or out of their life in some funky manner, and whatever. Who wants all that shit?
Famo, if you're a single guy, is there a limit on kids a woman can have?
I ain't gonna cap. It's definitely a limit. Like, I can't think of like an exact number. I know I got 4 myself, so you get what I'm saying? Hey, 2 sets of twins though. I ain't out here wilding.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
2 sets of twins.
It
That's
just
crazy.
happened like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
2
that's
pregnancies. That's it.
And did you need money for that?
Did I what?
Did you need money to take care of them?
Oh hell yeah, you need a lot of money to take care of kids.
That goes back
That's
to
not
what you
cheap.
said.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
But, well, I mean, and again, it's all relative. I mean, there can be a guy that's okay with whatever, but it's like if you're looking at things, if you're dating 2 people, this goes to another topic we're gonna have. If you're dating 2 people at the same time, and one of them has a single kid and the other has 4,
Yeah.
that's not going to be a factor in your evaluation of opportunity.
Why would you be dating 2 different people that got all those different kids? Like, if you're going to
What you
date
mean?
2 different women at the same time or whatever, wouldn't you prefer both of them to be single?
What are we talking about here?
Single with no
I'm
kids.
I'm illustrating the point of accepting that they have a kid. There's still more kids is more to consider than one kid.
It is.
That's the example I was making.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
we could go 3 choices. You have a girl you're interested in that has 0 kids. You have a girl you're interested in that has 1, and you have one that
Yeah.
has 4.
I feel like at least one of them gotta have 0 kids. It's kind of like to me,
true.
it's a fucked up
They gotta
situation to
save
be
you.
trying to deal
He's
with 2
embracing
women
the
that got. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I'm
Seriously.
taking both of these women serious.
Seriously.
And you playing house at both houses, like that's crazy work.
Seriously.
I ain't gonna cap.
Seriously.
Like when you really think about it, type shit.
Yeah.
I was putting it in the premise that like you have these 3 options and you're gonna decide to kind of pursue one more seriously. Like, I think the 4 is gonna be the toughest one to do that with. She's at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's the way I took this comment, just purely mathematical.
I understand.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap. I feel like if you got that type of relationship going on, like leave the kids out of it. Like they shouldn't see no shit like that going on.
Bubba, why you feel so strongly
They
about your
parents dating
opinion?
2 people.
I'm just curious.
Well, that's what it stems from. Like I said, I feel like they do everything to limit more babies being made in the black community. That's what I feel like.
Absolutely.
But
absolutely.
but outside of that, I mean, I understand, like, right? Because being a single guy, you don't want to, But I have dated women with kids, and it really depends on the woman, because some women don't even allow you to even meet their kids.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Early on in the process, so
Yes.
you really don't even no, you don't catch
Absolutely.
that
Well,
any of the
but-
pains that come from that.
But what this comment is, we're past that point.
Yeah.
There's always a point when you're dating and fucking around that like you're just kind of
Yeah.
putting out a certain front. I'm not going to introduce you to my kids.
Yeah.
We're going to rock out the way we rock out and whatever. The premise of it where it
It's gonna get to
becomes
that point.
where it becomes a consideration of at all is when you're past that point.
yeah,
Exactly. That to me, that's when it's considered dating for real. Like
Yeah.
shit, if you just fucking somebody, y'all just fucking type shit. Like y'all know it ain't more than that. But if you dating, you like somewhat in your mind got like, all right, this shit could like be something, or
right.
you know what I'm saying?
That's when it's gonna come into play.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
also that's like probably like the point where you is gonna be meeting like people around that person's circle, or just having different shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Probably being seen together a little bit, going places, doing shit. You feel me? Cause y'all dating, for real dating, not just fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Well, women with kids, I tried. Can't say I didn't try, man. I tried,
I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it. There's somebody for everybody, but just make sure that both of y'all are ready for that commitment.
6 kids.
Dated a girl that had 6. Yeah, that's
How did you manage
you in
that?
the
Because you got
trenches.
kids yourself. How many you got yourself?
He was getting hit in the head with all type of lickos.
Three
of
them
them from a one-night stand.
Guy's very potent on the first night.
Wow. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That boy
Keep
fertile.
going there, raw dog.
He's a one-hit wonder.
Wow.
He's like,
He said, "Good thing you can't see." Your kids for one night stand. That's what Febo said. That's nasty work, boy. That's wild work.
So how
That's
did you
wild
manage
work.
with 6 kids?
have you ever pulled out?
He forgot to pull out.
Have you ever pulled out?
No, the last one, right? I'm T.O. from Ocala, by the way.
T.O. from Ocala.
Must-
Yes, sir.
Want to throw in your address?
I knew I was about to do it. Pulled out at the wrong time. Like, I pulled out.
It was too late.
It's too late.
It was too late.
How does that happen though? I'm so tired of guys hearing that. You know, it was too late.
He was
or
trying to get that
this
last
is the
stroke in.
oops.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you're
it's
trying
Friday.
to get a little extra stroke or two in and just pull the plug. at the
Y'all
wrong time.
can't feel it coming out, or do y'all?
He
can,
knew
but
he was
you
trying to
think
get that last
you're like,
stroke in. He
I'm
thought he had
good.
time,
Why
but
would
he
you risk?
didn't.
Bubba, why would they risk that? I don't.
But
Bruh.
and then you also have,
They're prisoners of the
He asked him,
moment.
why would you risk it? Like, bro, you're not even thinking about
as
none of
fertile
that
as
this
he
time,
is, he
bro.
probably got what they call that
Pre-com.
Yeah, that pre-com too.
Potent pre-com.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That boy can repopulate the earth. You doing what I'm asking you to
Yeah,
do. So you,
he's stepping up.
claps to you.
He's stepping up where Bubba hasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
So Bubba promoting like having like a ton of kids.
Not
like,
a ton of
literally.
kids.
Not a
Well,
ton.
how
Well, what
many-
you saying? You
how
saying
many would
populate? You gonna
for
populate?
each family to have? What is your ideal number? Because in China it's just 2.
You said 4?
Wait.
That's a nice number.
So how does
4.
China have the biggest population if they only like just?
That's why
populate
they
all the
reducing
time?
it.
They're trying to
What's
rein it
going
in. They
on?
were out of control. They're trying to
Yeah.
rein it in. Yeah.
How good it is.
They was thinking about doing it to 1, but a lot of women was against
And the
that.
Chinese women ain't even that hot. I mean, who's all excited to
Pink.
defend them?
Oh my God.
They're not.
You haven't seen
gotta
one
cut
pretty
that
Chinese
out, man.
woman
Very
before?
rare. Very rare.
Isn't Kamara Lee Simmons?
She ain't fully
But she is though, right?
part. I mean, a lot of
Does
mixed
that
people
count?
are exotic. Yeah, but I'm saying straight Chinese, not men.
Well, I don't know. Have
I'll
y'all
leave,
ever
I'll leave,
seen a
I'll leave
Chinese
that. I'll
woman?
leave that for you.
I'm thinking I haven't seen one.
See? Then you're over here challenging my point.
I'm just saying. I'm thinking.
Y'all got to go to Pornhub, man. They got quite a few on there.
You like that? That's one of your. That's one of your channels, Bubba.
Every once in a while, you come across the tab.
China. Hey, Bubba.
Every once in a
I
while.
thought you were all black all day.
He ain't saying nothing.
Only
What's
in
going
real
on?
life. Only in real life.
Damn, Bubba. I have mixed emotions right now.
Once again, you guys are on the bench podcast with Bubba and Pink on my sports music and mayhem.